What is going on, guys? My name is George, and welcome to this episode of Career Mode with Napoli. This is number 13, and in this episode, we're going to play with France, two international friendlies. But before that, we have to play this game from the Serie A against Catania. And so we're going to change the team a little bit because some of these players are their fitness is pretty low, like Santi Cazorla, our strikers, Vargas and Higuain, and even our midfield. But I'm gonna keep Ramirez in there, and I'm just gonna change my other Zamali. I'm gonna change him for another center defensive mid. The front, I'm gonna go with Zapata because one of you guys suggested for me to use this guy, and I haven't used him in a while. And I think the last time I used him, I think he did score goals. So and he's a pretty tall player, really strong. So why not? I was thinking that he might be able to do something in this game. We get the first chance right here with the shot with Callejon, and I was trying to get a long shot, but I wasn't able to score that. But then we're gonna come in with Mertens with a really nice goal. And the goalkeeper had he kind of played his part in this one because I think he could have kept this one out. But Mertens, just look at that rocket right there, goes to first post, and the goalkeeper wasn't able to save this one, even though I thought it would have been a save. But we get the first goal, so that's pretty good. And starting out in the match, Catania get this one right here. I don't know if I was gonna go in, but still, my goalkeeper did an amazing job at saving that. We got a through ball right here to Jose Callejon. That's in this. This is in the second half now, and it almost went in. Just a really bad finish by Callejon. I think that should have been a goal. I think Higuain, if Higuain had taken that shot, I think he would have scored that for sure. But we were winning the match, and we were having the better chances. We come in almost at the end of the match here with this shot with Insigne, who had a really nice match actually, but he wasn't able to score, just really unlucky. And then at the end, he's going to have this one last chance to score. I thought the goalkeeper was going to come out, so I tried to chip the ball over him, and obviously that didn't work. I should have just taken the shot, but it doesn't matter because we win the game 1-0, and we are just firing all cylinders here in the Serie A. Now we're in a really good run, and we are just winning games, which is what we needed to do. I'm thinking that the only way that we're gonna get to third place is by winning all the matches that are left, and having some luck that Roma doesn't win a lot of their games, because we can still make it in the top three, but it's almost impossible. But I think fourth place is gonna be what we're gonna aim for, and hopefully we do get into the top four teams in this series. Right now we're in fifth place, so now we're gonna come up against. We're gonna use our France now. We got an international friendly here, so this is the first game with France, and we're coming up against Bolivia from South America. And France has a pretty good team. I mean, they have just some amazing players: Benzema, Nasri, Ribery. I mean, they're just really good players. But starting out in this match, it wasn't too good for me because Bolivia put this cross in, and Marcelo Moreno heads this one in, and I didn't like that goal. It was just, oh my God, I hate those type of goals where they barely cross the ball, and then someone comes in and headers it like that. I mean, it was just, I don't know. I was really pissed at that goal right there. But it's a friendly though, and I didn't want to get too worked over about this. But we are gonna get the equalizer with Nasri in the 43rd minute, just before the first half was about to end. He gets in a good header right there. Nasri. Not his forte, heading, but that was kind of an not an easy header, but he was really, there was no defenders around him, and the ball did go to him, so he was able to hit that one in. But starting out the second half, the same thing happened that happened to me in the first half of this game. Bolivia scored with Cabrera in the 50th minute, so 5 minutes after the whistle went in the second half, so pretty similar to the first half, and again we were losing, but at the end of the match it's gonna be Benzema who's gonna get the goal to equalize this game 2-2. A really good pass right there. Good through ball to Benzema. I think it was Ribery who gave him that ball right there, and Benzema was able to score the 2-2. But that was going to be it. That was going to be the match. I went in this match a little bit more confident. I thought I was going to be able to win this match easily against Bolivia, but I wasn't able to do that. And so we draw this game. But again, this is an international friendly, so it doesn't matter too much. Sorry guys, I'm kind of a little bit sick. So, but yeah, now we're gonna come up against the second friendly, and that is gonna be against Wales. Wales have Bell in their team, but I don't think I came up against Bell. I don't think they had him in the team in this match. So we're gonna change the whole team, and we're gonna put as much players from the bench and reserves as we can. I'm only gonna keep players like Evra, who because there are no left back. I don't have any left backs. And who else? I think who else was it? I think in the middle, Tualalan or no, Matuidi. Yeah, Matuidi, another player that I'm gonna keep in there. But most of the rest of the players, I wanted to just change the team around and see how it would do with other players. So we got Griezmann right there from Real Sociedad. We got a Payet as well. But in the first minutes of this game against Wales, we're gonna concede a penalty. I don't think that was a penalty. I mean, it's one of those things where I wasn't even trying to, put the player down or take him down. Like I really didn't do anything in that play for it to be a penalty. But that's just how it is. So they're gonna score the goal right there to make it a 1-0 game. Really early in the game. Again, we're losing this match in the beginning. But then it's going to be Matuidi with this really good finesse shot from outside the box. What a goal that was by Matuidi. Defender is going to hit this one out, but he's going to be Blaise Matuidi who's going to find it outside of the box, and he's going to put it away to make it a 1-1 game. Really good finish by him. I wasn't expecting him to do that. At the end of the first half, we almost had the goal to make it a 2-1 game, but I was just really unfortunate to not score right there. I should have powered that chip a little bit more, and it might have gone in, but it didn't. So the first half comes to an end, 1-1. Really nice match, actually, against Wales. This time I wasn't going too confident going into the match, but it was 1-1. The start of the second half was pretty good with Payet taking this shot, and it goes straight to the post, to the base of the post. A low shot, wasn't able to put that away. Another shot right there, and I had a few chances, and I was, the better team in the second half. And we come in with this corner kick right there from that play, and it's going to be Rami who gets the goal in the 53rd minute. He's got really good heading. Rami is a really good center back. I've used him in Ultimate Team, and he's really good. Not this year, but the previous year in FIFA 13. And he's a really good center back. And he was able to get that goal right there to make it a 2-1 game. So pretty good. And after that, we're going to steal the ball from the midfield, and we're going to score with Balbuena, the center attacking mid from Olympique de Marseille. Really good goal right there. This guy's really small. I think he's like 5'4" or something like that. And he was able to get away with this, scoring this goal right there, even though the defender was right next to him, wasn't able to take the ball away from him. So really good goal. And at the end of the match, it's going to be King who gets the second goal for Wales, and but it wasn't going to be enough. And that was pretty much at the end of the match. 3-2. We take this win here in this international friendly against Wales. So really good. But it did, like I said, these are just friendly, so it didn't matter if I won or lost or drew. I mean, I wasn't gonna get too worked up over it. But now we're gonna look at some of the games that we're gonna come up against. The next game in the next episode is gonna be against Juventus, the league leaders. So that's gonna be a real good game. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. I'm out later.